You know, I thought I would need to dig out my cartridge and slap it in, but apparently the last time I touched this game was actually the last time that I was streaming on my Switch at all. So, like, it's already here, and it was just paused, and I never even closed the game and stuff, so there's that. But hello, Morris and Mythic, hope you both are doing well today. I want to finish off this thing we're bought, because it is currently the 3rd of January. My university semester starts up again on the 5th of January. I finished off chapter 2 of the script for the video essay, like, last night, and, well, technically 2 days ago was the actual script part. Last night was finishing narration of it, and chapter 2 is the part that just discusses, like, how this game handles itself as an open world game, and, last night is when I threw together chapter title cards for the various chapters and stuff. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll share them sometime later. But in terms of what we're doing right now, oh my goodness. I just kind of want to finish this off before winter break, so I guess we set that as destination. Before the end of winter break, that'll lighten the load on my shoulders a little bit. But yeah, there's a Pokemon name from the Assassin's Creed the other day count when you redeemed it there. You have to remind me on what it was, like Dave or something like that you redeemed. I don't know if I'm even gonna be catching any Pokemon right now, though. I don't know if that's, what's going on. Okay, so I successfully remembered the name. Also, I've been thinking about the way that we're gonna handle playthroughs on this channel into, like, the near future here. Because there's a lot of big editing projects that I want to work on around here. Namely, like, the Scarlet Violet video essay. Have I mentioned it during Pokemon before? But last year, I, shifted some focus away from video essays to work on a new editing project, being the Minecraft series, Peculiar Potions, which I was able to do, like, 24 episodes of. Which isn't half bad when each of them is, like, a mini video essay worth of editing in and of itself. Are you kidding me right now? I guess I just jumped. I was just like, why am I not grabbing on? Heck, is that a bus? I don't know what that is. Oh, is that like the entrance that I need to go into? Oh, no, that's a, maybe it is? I don't know what exactly this is. Anyway, I had shifted some focus away from video essays for a little while to work on that. And I stole oh, I'm not on the right layout. Whoops. I need to press this, have it lag, and then go over to here. My goodness, I forgot how this game works. But yeah, the game is so broken they have to ask why can't I walk up this cliff. Yeah, sometimes it'd be like that. Hey, over here. So I was working on that for a while. And I still want to get it to at least the midpoint of that story, which will be episode 30 is my plan, so I have like 6 more to make. But I want to shift focus back to like video essays for a while, and then eventually come back and finish off like the Minecraft stuff. But that's my plan. We're also pursuing some other ventures, like we're gonna be starting shorts as of tomorrow. I guess they will have already been up for a little bit by the time this gets uploaded and published and stuff. But, you know, there's a lot of wacky moments that happen around here that get turned into Twitch clips, so it's like, short content is the new hip thing nowadays, so let's start playing into that. So so that's gonna start being published tomorrow. I mean, it's just one clip tomorrow. I probably shouldn't, you know, I shouldn't hype it up too much. Woo, 1 40-second clip tomorrow! No. But yeah, today felt weird. You took a break from editing today? How many hours have you put into editing chapter 1 of the Scarlet Violet video essay there, Eagle? I think you were saying 20, something like that. Have you heard of the, create mod for Minecraft? Like 26? Okay. My goodness. I've not heard about that mod. Recently started playing it, and dear god, it's amazing. What's it about there? Anyway, I want to finish off this project. The playthrough situation on this channel is kind of crazy, especially with, like, a bunch of games coming out. So I think I've come to the decision that, the mental decision, we'll see if it changes. But right now, my plan is to not start any new playthroughs of things that are already released, that aren't, like, new releases. Unless they're, you know, the special exception like Assassin's Creed Origins recently, because we always start on a new year with, like, the next Assassin's Creed game. To not start any new playthroughs of already released games until I'm done with the Peculiar Potions up to episode 30 and the Scarlet and Violet video essay. That's my mental plan. We'll see if that changes. Like, maybe I'll really get a hankering to play something like Metal Gear Solid or something like that and finally try that out. But my mental plan is to commit to those big editing projects and see them through, and only then put other, already released games onto the schedule. We'll put, you know, we'll still put on new releases like Fire Emblem Engage coming up, which I still can't find a special edition for anywhere. Though there might be one exception to that rule. To that, like, not starting any already released games until that stuff is done. And that might be Pokemon Coliseum. After playing a whole lot of this, there was that one very brief discussion that we had in, like, the Grass Town or something like that, where it's like, oh, Pokemon Coliseum's on my mental list to do, like, one day anyway, and then it would be, like, an interesting comparison from a Pokemon game from 2022 to a 3D Pokemon game from, what, like, 2004, 2005, something like that. And I don't know, I've been thinking more and more about it, and it's like, I kind of like that idea, and then I can slap footage of Pokemon Coliseum into the Scarlet and Violet video essay for comparison's sake and stuff, you know? Might not be a half bad idea, so I'm thinking about seeing this through, and then maybe in the near future starting Pokemon Coliseum. Maybe still waiting a little while, because there's still, like, other big releases later this month, like Fire Emblem Engage, and there's still things like Persona 5 that are taking me 3,000 years because that game is so much longer than I realized it would be. Like, I heard online it was a long game, but holy crap. So yeah, anyway, I just wanted to talk about that. Like a tech mod that's all mechanical tech from the late 800s, like steam engines, trains, etc. No Morris would vibe with it. Seems like this. Sounds interesting. Yeah, what is Pokemon gonna release this year? You're scared? There's rumors of, Guzman was telling me that there's rumors about, like, PMD2 DX, which I'd be hyped for. This is 0K. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea, what folks call Area 0. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of the crater, you know that Pokemon of yours, one I gave you? Area 0 is apparently where Koraidon was born, or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that it can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our 2 new teammates should be waiting for us inside the 0 gate. Guess we should head in. As for my plan with this game, oh, the way home. My plan with this game is to beat it tonight, get all the, like, main story stuff done, and then, you know, say that the playthrough, like, the main playthrough is done and is complete, though we'll still come back to it to showcase some of the other things that I want footage of, like multiplayer, like how the school works that I didn't even realize you could go back there and do classes until people told me about that. Things like sandwich making. So, like, we'll still come back and do, like, some of the things that would be good to get footage of and experience, and if we do multiplayer stuff, I'd love to hear some other opinions on it. I've asked a few content creator friendos who would be interested in doing that if we figure out some sort of a time. But the main part of the playthrough, want to finish it off here soon, and then maybe in the near future. Again, like, I don't want to make any promises. I don't want to make any guarantees when it's all just, like, ideas in my head. But if everything works according to plan, I wouldn't mind starting Pokemon Coliseum in the near-ish future. Oh, kind of dark in here. So, we'll see. Did you just spawn in? Hold on. Wait. I'm looking on the stream manager to see that played again. Did I see it switch cameras over to where she would be? And then there was, like, no one there, but then 1 frame later she spawned in? Because I noticed that a lot with this game, is that, you know, it'll correct things, like, 1 frame later, and it's strange. Hola, Harmonia. Arvin said there'd be tons of strong Pokemon, so here I am. And then there's, like, a 1 frame weirdness with me as well there, I think, if I'm seeing that right. Once she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. Quite literally a second, 1 frame. You're an annoying little pest of the academy. I guess you can come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. More importantly, why is it so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? This isn't the chum bucket. Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. Are they? I genuinely cannot tell. It's really bright in here. I know that they made it, like, brighter so that you can see things as the player and stuff like that, but they made it so much brighter that it seems like lights are on. Last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... What are all those lights over there? What are those monitors? What are those consoles? Like, do your eyes work? Last time I was here, I had my glasses, but now not anymore. Oh, okay, well, it's brighter now. Okay. Well, now the lights are on. Okay, well, but why? I turned them on. Whoa, the master hacker displayed her insane hacking skills by turning on the lights. Whoa. But yeah, release some good games on the Switch like new Pokemon Snap and PMD Rescue Team DX, neither of which is by Game Freak. Though you won't argue the mainline games, all 4 groups of them now, good god, slow down or lacking, yeah. The, things, Pokken Tournament and new Pokemon Snap, or Bandai Namco, and Rescue Team DX would have been Spike Chunsoft. As the case, did you Mad Lad thing the other day about Pokemon Yellow, like the physical Game Boy cartridge? Oh, nice. Hello, Nevermore. What do you mean by shorts tomorrow? Like shorter games? No, over on YouTube, like shorts. I'm getting on the trend of short form content being like the hip, trendy thing that all the kids are into nowadays. Which, you know, some people might just be like, oh, why don't you start like a TikTok then? Gross. No, absolutely not. Never happening. But I'm gonna start slapping Twitch clips over on YouTube on like a regular basis and slapping them in a playlist. And then, you know, I know that not everyone, yeah, I thought that might not be a half bad idea. You know, might not be a half bad idea there. Because, you know, not everyone's gonna have the time to tune into playthrough kind of stuff. I know that I upload a lot on this channel. I always have like so many playthroughs going on. And, you know, I doubt that any human being could ever be on top of everything I upload. Never mind even just like one series. Because, you know, real life is a thing. Real life is a thing. So, you know, I know that it's not easy to have time to like tune into stuff sometimes. Which, by the way, because of that, I also appreciate everyone who already does tune into stuff like this. Because, my goodness, could be spending your time tuning into any other content anywhere else on the interwebs. But choosing this here right now, it's like, my heart! It means a lot. But, you know, a lot of people aren't going to have time for that. But what if people still want to partake in some of the wacky moments and craziness that we have around here? So, that's what I'm going to start doing. So, over the past weekish, I've amassed a lot of different clips from throughout the channel's lifetime. The channel's been around for 5 years as of the beginning of this year, since I started at the beginning of 2018. I've amassed about 75-ish clips so far. I know that there's a lot more that I could find if I scrub through. I just like sorted by the highest viewed ones in the clips manager and got like, you know, a roughly 75-ish. So like, I have a decent bit of a buffer. My current plan is to upload 2 a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays, because those are apparently, according to websites, like good days to upload things. So we're gonna see how that goes, and I create a shorts playlist that will have those, and it has a whole bunch of my old shit posts and stuff like that from the past several years. And we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens, but I'm looking forward to it. You know, I posted in the Discord server and evidently have it in the stream title, but again, maybe I shouldn't be hyping up so much when all that's coming out tomorrow is literally just the first 40-second clip. That's it. You know, it's not like there's something big coming out tomorrow, but it's like a big new step for the channel is what the point is, even if it itself is something small, you know? But yeah, let's just see here. It's just the lighting circuit, you know, someone flipped the breaker, could well be. But yeah, you do that, but they don't let you, what, post like short form content? Or it's not technically a actual short in terms of like posting from a phone, where it's like a vertical kind of view thing. It's just, you know, clips that are a minute or under that have like the hashtag shorts thing, because apparently if you want something to actually be listed under shorts, it has to be like a vertical video that's uploaded from a phone, and it's like, why? That's stupid. So I'm not doing that. Hello Arduous Hornet, how are you doing today? But yeah, you got so many great Twitch clips that would be amazing. Send them to me. I need some more things there, and I need some more recent stuff. Most of the stuff that has a lot of views that I amassed is from like, you know, 2018 to 2021. It's not a whole lot in there from 2022, actually. I have some things already queued up from 2022 from this playthrough. Like, I have 2 clips already queued up for January from this playthrough. But, you know, I could use some more stuff from 2022. I wouldn't mind, because I want to capture, like, the whole spectrum and, like, the channel's lifetime and stuff like that. So if anyone has, like, any clips that they'd like to submit to be uploaded, like, please do. I need these. So, you know, but yeah. Kirby, do be looking a little sus out there, maybe a little bit. Some say that they actually filled their stomach and that they ate a Pokemon trainer to absorb their hair. All we know is it's Kirby from an alternate dimension. A weird alternate dimension where Kirby ended up looking like that. That just one would be Pog? Wait, what's the, I should know this, but, like, remind me on that. Seems they were on power saving mode. I'm sorry we're taking so long to get through the cutscenes. It's so easy to get carried away in discussion. Hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. The light settings. But yeah, so that's basically what's going on around the channel. Oh, it's you. The kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. Yeah, Eevee's pretty cute. Oh, that's the Fire Emblem 3 Hopes thingamabob, where it's like, recommended by 9 out of 10 dentists because Hanneman loves Crest or whatever the heck. Yeah. Here, I'll open it right now and have it open in a tab, and then I can download it later. That's what I can do. Yes. That's probably pretty good there. So, you know, I wanted to just set up, like, a decent bit of a buffer, like, over the past couple days, just to, like, try it out, get it set up, and stuff like that. So it's currently queued up until the end of January. That one I already have. That one is actually the, you know what, that one I actually have. It's not queued up yet because I think that the actual Xenoblade part that it's part of only goes up in like February or something like that. So I'll probably wait until sometime after. But I do have that one on my computer already. But yeah, next one is required. Yeah, that was one that I found when I sorted by view count and stuff like that. Yeah, it's Undertale finale. Indeed it is. How are you doing today, Sir Samurai? So, I can show you the playlist that I made already. I only just made it public earlier today. If I go to, oh, is it display? Oh, it's display capture 2. All right, I'll just bring it on to like my second display in that case. So I just, like, some of these could change, but this is like the first handful that I queued up for like the coming Wednesdays to, Sundays, stuff like that. So it was like, which one do I start out with? What do I start out with? It has to be like a real gem. So I started out with being discreet with Carvia there in Watch Dogs 2. That's one of my favorite clips. It's so funny. So I was like, let's start out with that. Like, all this is just like old shit posts from like the past several years. And I was like, oh, they're basically short form content. Let's just slap it in the playlist anyway. Or things from like other video essays, stuff like that. But, you know, it's gonna end up being mostly Twitch clips. I want to have, like, some stuff that's more recent, like, you know, stuff like this. And, you know, Scarlet Violet's the big trendy thing nowadays. So it's like, okay, this would be, like, a good way to kick off shorts. I want to have some Assassin's Creed stuff. So I wanted to have, like, the first Leap of Faith, which failed, and the second Leap of Faith, which also failed due to a glitch. This is one of the earliest clips you'll probably ever see on the channel, because this was from February 2018. That was a very different era for the channel. Of course, Miitopia, Will Smith. Another one that showcased a very different era of the channel when I, you know, did Dead by Daylight all the time. And this one. That one. Anyone who's been tuning into this series knows exactly what that one is. So there's that. So that's what's queued up for, like, January here. So I set that up over the past couple days, and I was like, alright, let's try it out and see what's going on here. It was funny. It was funny, let's face it. But yeah, a couple sub 10-second clips of Splatoon that are just quick and funny. Here, I can open these in other tab here and have a look through and stuff. But yeah, anyway, that was the update on what's going on behind the scenes in terms of channel stuff around here recently. So there's that. You know, the kid with the fluffy Eevee bag. Okay, let's just commit to the cutscenes now. I'm sorry. I guess. My name's Penny. Well, hey, we never actually got to talk. Wait, we never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in class 1A. Must be some kind of tech whiz. You were able to flick the lights. Do you like Pokemon battling too? Do you want to talk to me about dinosaurs? You talk like way too much. The rector introduced us. You need someone good with tech. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyway, Penny here also agreed to help in a second when she heard it was to help Harmonia. Wow, simping much? What the heck was that, like, brief flash of blue? I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you, Harmonia, and I pay my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And, of course, everyone knows me, Arvin. My loves include my Mappa Stiff and cooking and biometric identification in progress. Scanning for hostile targets. Unable to identify hostile targets. Solution, eliminate all targets! Hello, Harmonia. I've been expecting you. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry. Who are you? That's my mom. Probably. What do you mean, probably? What? That's Professor Sada? Ramona, student ID number 805C001, and Penny, student ID number 803B121. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arvin, did you tell your mom about us? When would I have done that? I don't know, any time that we're not as part of like this full group. To begin with, I'd like you all to make your way down to the Great Crater of Paldea. I mean, not wrong. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Okay. And I thought you were saying that in terms of, like, you know, her knowing all your information immediately. Mom? Please proceed below. Sketchy. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. So, I guess I go down the elevator. Just go to Area 0. Is there any point to exploring around here? No? Don't you miss the days in Pokemon where you encounter, like, the big top secret facility place? And you can explore around and, like, find items and chat to people and get some background? Is it just me? No. Just imagine an evil team's hideout. You'll need a password to enter this door. And what's the password? Your social security number. We're going bankrupt and need a new card. Honestly, there's so many games nowadays where it's just like, oh, getting a little bit stuck, want to progress? Just enter the modern day cheat codes, the wacky 3 digits on the back of your card, you know? It's the case. Biometric identification in progress. Identity is confirmed. Access granted to lower level. It opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Yeah, and it was kind of said on the intercom, right? Once you step through, you'll be above Area 0. Oh, are we dropping out of the Fortnite bus? Oh, yeah. You have brought Koraidon with you. No. I do not believe that can be the case. Identified as biometrics at your current location. Well, then why the heck did you ask? Oh, those mountains. If you utilize Koraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths to reach Area 0. Well, what about these guys? What? Is there, like, an elevator or something? Oh, wait. Did you say Koraidon can fly? Briefly. Glide. When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch once again. Hope your trip is uneventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. Can't wait to see what Pokemon live down in Area 0. Let's go. That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? Wait, Koraidon can glide down. But what is Nimona doing? She just jump out immediately? No parachute or anything? What are they doing? How do they get down? Guess we better go too. Wait, how? How are they getting down there? We're all gonna jump? So, can't ride Koraidon. You just told me to ride Koraidon! Oh yeah, hooray for the worst. Sure. Good, that's all we needed to hear. You know that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. Is everyone riding? He's gonna jump out of the ship like the fifth world in Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Agia. What's the matter with it? Scared of heights. That's what I'd say. Well, no wonder. But no need to be scared if we go together. If Koraidon already drops so fast, how does that logic work? When I alone am riding it. So like, whoa, did Nimona just briefly not exist? Get on. So how fast are we gonna fall here? Like, we already plummet so dang fast. Well, apparently we're not following gameplay rules. This is so unsafe. Okay. Like, what if Arvin let go? Well. I'm getting flashbanged.